Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is October 8th, 2024. Here is another daily analysis market. Just carved out a bit today after recapturing SMA 20, and it's now forming a bullish consolidation. However, I just mentioned yesterday video as well, we are in a danger of a dangerous period, and we should just be careful about the market. Geopolitical tensions are there still. China is a problem, and also the other indexes, economical indexes, are showing like economy is slowing down, but the stock market is totally different thing. We are just looking at the chart, and based on my cycles and based on the technical analysis, I should say October could be very volatile month. So if even if market just going higher, we should say upside target is going to be very limited, and we should be careful about this pattern, because I know this is nice bullish consolidation, but even further breakout could be kind of like a sell by lots of sellers. Bearish momentum is just sliding higher as well. So if I just go to um, indicators here, you will see that we are seeing a very series of divergence here in daily and also weekly as well, which is very important. When I see weekly and daily divergence and also top at the same time, this means market can go to corrective move for 4 to even 6 weeks. So something like this or even like this can happen in a month of October as well. So we can get a kind of like uh, a drop to the market, and as long as we are above September low, we should just give market benefit of doubt. But I would say even if market gets below September low, we can test kind of like for a stop hunting this area, which is a 52 to 5300. And that would be kind of like a nice bottoming formation for a next buying opportunity. To be honest, I'm kind of like a cash. I allocate not all the position, obviously. I'm still have like 90% of my positions in long position, because I believe that still this rally is not over yet, and we can get to new all-time high. Even 6,000 could be available, but not now. So we need to see some kind of like a corrective move first. Months of October, as I said, 5 to 10% correction can be kind of like the scenario. Even from now all the way down to 52 to 5300, that would be kind of like a nice bottoming formation. And after that, we can get back to long position. Right now, we are seeing market is just consolidating. Mac 7, they just boost higher, but I see lots of cracks in individual names. So we will get to those ones as well. Moving on to NASDAQ, which was leader for today, especially Max 7. So NASDAQ just getting back to the a bullish momentum today, but still it is far away from a September top and also from new all-time high. So S&P 500 challenging new all-time high, while NASDAQ even is not close to new all-time high. So we need to um, see some kind of like a bullish development if NASDAQ wants to show the leadership. Right now, NASDAQ is just lagging, and in some days we see some kind of like a bullish momentum is coming to the market, just boosting higher. But overall, I should say NASDAQ is lagging. Russell 2000 is lagging as well. So I'm going to refer that one in today's video as well. So NASDAQ just almost 1% uptick today. Not a bad session. Light volume though. Max 7 just boost the market, especially NVIDIA 4% up. And we will give market at least benefit of doubt for now. But I would say next week, especially starting Monday, guys, we should be all careful. I don't know if it's going to be another escalation in geopolitical tensions or something else coming up, but CPI, PPI numbers coming, and tomorrow is going to be important day. Wednesday always is going to be wacky day as well. So stay tuned for lots of news and also lots of fundamental news, which is going to just justify the next movement. I believe that still we can get a corrective move to here to September low. 18,400, that's going to be the area that we are looking for. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow, just a doji bar today. I know it was positive, but not a bad session. Actually, this is a weekly chart. Let me go to daily chart here. All right, so yeah, so light volume, just a kind of hammered doji bar here on a daily chart, still within this wide range bar. So consolidation, but we are just consolidating beneath of this bullish consolidation. So this is a bearish pattern inside this bullish pattern, which means if it consolidates here, we're gonna just go down potentially to test the September low as well. Moving on to Russell, which I believe everyone needs to see this one. So this chart is telling me a very nice, if we just zoom out here, a bullish consolidation, right? But this bullish consolidation needs to trigger to the upside. If it triggers to the upside, we can get to 2300. Right now, today was NASDAQ positive, S&P was positive, but Russell cannot manage higher. So even it cannot manage to close in positive territory, which is a warning sign, I believe, for Russell. But still, pattern-wise, it is okay, it is good, and we need to give it time. So we will see if Russell cannot get to a higher high, and we are getting to the end of this week. I should say this bullish consolidation is about to fail. So we will see how it goes. Usually, when bullish consolidation takes long time, it's just losing its momentum. We will see how it goes with Russell this time. Moving on to gold, let me just zoom out. Gold just reversed sharply today, almost 1% to the downside. Checking out the SMA 20 right now. Futures market, we are just getting back to the downside. I believe gold has been topped, folks. So gold is rolling over to the downside, and we can get, let me see. So we can get to SMA 50, which is coming to this trend line as well. So if you see that if gold is just continuing the downside, 25.30 to 25.40, that's the area that I'm looking for, at least for a short-term bounce. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to silver, which smashed today 4% almost to the downside, just double checking this broken trend line. So that's why it jumped up a bit. But if silver consolidates here, this means the momentum is done. I believe this this bearish divergence here at the top, this is double top formation at the very, very important level, $32 area. So that triggers the downside move. If it cannot returning back to the upside, if it consolidates here, it can go lower. I believe $25 to $26 silver could be a fantastic buying opportunity. I'm just waiting for this area to come, then we trigger the bullets. Moving on to crude, which smashed today as well. So crude is just getting back downside, sharp movement to the downside, almost 4%, 4.5% to the downside. So right now, as I said, crude is getting back to this important resistance, which initiate this lower low. So that's why sellers took control and just the smashing down. It's getting back to this top here. This is a broken level as well. This is a broken trend line here as well. So we need to see if crude is getting back to bullish momentum, which I believe sooner or later it's going to get back to its bullish momentum. I don't know, due to geopolitical tension escalation or something like that, or tomorrow it's going to be US weekly inventory as well. So if crude is getting back to the upside, if take out this 78, the next level is going to be 80 and 83. So these two levels, especially $80, if it gets above this, I believe crude can get to very important level. And also weekly chart is very important, because if it get close above 80, then it's going to be a weekly breakout as well. So crude can get back to potentially higher highs above like $100-ish. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, starting Bitcoin. Bitcoin just have a very, very small candle today. So still consolidating here. Let it do its things. I believe after when dust settles, Bitcoin can get to 92,000, which is my level, my target for this year. Ethereum, $9.2, actually $9.2 uptick today, not a bad session. Ethereum, just a small bullish consolidation here. We will see if it consolidates more, it's going to go higher. Bond yield after yesterday's surge, yesterday was kind of like a pop, and today reversing down. So that triggers TLT manage into positive territory. TLT just getting at 94.24, pretty close. So I was pretty close. I don't know if it get some kind of like a deeper corrective move before a jump, but I believe this is a good level to buy. So if you want to allocate more TLT, or if you don't have it, just keep an eye on this one because this is kind of like a bigger ABC corrective move with a long term to the upside. So still, we will have more higher highs for TLT. VIX downtick today, 5.39% to the downside. Dixie 7 cents uptick today. Bullish consolidation here. Bond yield is down, but Dixie is just forming a bullish consolidation. This is important level. So Dixie can go higher. I'm not sure if it gets above 103. So we'll see how it goes. Magma indicator, a good surge to the upside today. Not a bad pattern. This is a bullish consolidation. If it consolidates here more, we can get higher. However, Apple just consolidating here as well. So this chart tells me that we may see another potential pop to the upside. So still technology is doing good. Amazon is not great like Apple or the other ones, but if market goes higher, this one is gonna drag higher as well. Meta just mimicking to new all-time high. Potential 600 is gonna close to the upside. Microsoft after several days, or I should say weeks to the downside. Today was positive day, not a bad session, $5 up in this important level. So Microsoft can get to 420 to 426, but I'm not sure after that. So above this 427, I'm not sure above this. Google, $1.40 up, still lagging. Netflix, just a nice surge to the upside, $19 up, pretty close to another new all-time high. Tesla, after yesterday, sharp sell-off. Today is bullish harami. So we will see if it's going to be a bearish consolidation for a next drop, or that would be just the light at the end of the tunnel for getting back to the highs. So if Tesla goes back higher, I would say this is a very bullish pattern. So it can just rip to 289. But there is a big if. We need to see Tesla is getting back to 270 first. SMH, semiconductor index, they're just getting higher. This is one of those patterns that I like. This is a good bullish pattern. We may see another pop to 263. SOX, the same pattern here, still just behind a little bit, but it can go higher to 244. Taiwan Semiconductor is the same. This is a good, kind of like a nice cup and handle as well. AMD just surging higher. AMD broken already that pattern to the upside. This chart is leading, and we are just getting to this gap, so we may see a gap fill around 180 tomorrow. NVIDIA just popping to the upside, 4%. Broken trend line, it can go to new all-time high. There's no doubt about it. But after that, I would say potential sharp sell-off is coming back with this name again. Texas Instrument, 94 cents up. Lam Research, 40 cents up. This chart is lagging. This one of the best, but now it is lagging. Moving on to bank and financials. XLF ETF. This is a bullish consolidation, not a bad session. The only concern that I have for banking sector is JP Morgan. We will get to that one. When that chart is weak, I'm not betting on banks. KBE, large cap bank ETF. This chart is lagging as well. KRE, this chart is lagging as well. JP Morgan, look at that, 18 cents down. So this is not strong chart. So this is supposed to be a leader. When this chart is lagging, I'm kind of like concerned about the entire market, to be honest. Goldman Sachs, $1.95 up. Bank of America, 3 cents down today. Wells Fargo, 14 cents up after sell-off, like a huge sell-off from like it just opened up with a gap and then sell off sharply after that. So not a bad pattern though, but it needs to break above $60. Gold miners, it's just a gap down 4 cents and then surging back up. So this is kind of like a hope, just because when gold miners are leading, usually it just drag the price of gold higher. GDXJ, 1 cent down, but nice pattern, just getting into this wide range bar hammer. So we may see this is going to be a pivot, and we may see potential 2-3 days uptick. AEM, 4 cents down. Newmont, 24 cents down, but this chart as well. So all gold miners, I would say, they're just getting to the pivot. Franco-Nevada, this chart, you see that if we stretch here, so we will see that it's just a back test to this dynamic trend line getting back up. So within this pivot, we may see another pivot here, 118, 119, and then we can go higher to 124. Gold Barrick, 22 cents up, down. This chart is lagging. Moving on to energy stocks, after abandon a baby here, XLE, just getting down. This is evening star. Obviously, this is bearish pattern, but this one can go lower to 88, 89, and after that, we can see a more upside move is coming back to energy names. XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF, just reacted to this trend line, going down, I believe 134, then getting back to the upside. OH, $8 down today, just going down. So we'll see if it gets below to 288, then we can get another bullish momentum to 324. Exxon, $3.33 down, sharp sell off today, and this one can go lower, I believe, to 117. Chevron, $2.37 down. This is already getting to good spot actually for buy, but because the entire industry is shaking, so this one may stretch down a little bit for 140 to 144, but after that we can get to back to the long position. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.